What sets Neca apart from other toy companies? What's so special about this toy company? Where did these guys come from? It seems as though these guys have come out of nowhere very, very fast, very quickly, to really challenge other toy companies in a hotly contested 8-inch action figure market with iconic characters. I mean, fantastic characters, licensing rights, property rights, you name it. Guys, welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we're here to talk about the Neca invasion. Definitely the Neca invasion upon the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. These are figures and characters, and this is a toy company that I've known about for a while. You know, I've seen their products. Wasn't too blown away by some of their characters, their choices of characters, but detail and quality has never been, I've never questioned that with Neca. You absolutely know what you're getting with Neca in that regard. I call them the smaller version of Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys, where those companies have the 12-inch action figures that are super detailed in every aspect, from head sculpt to clothing to accessories, you name it. Looking at my Freddy here. Neca is the 8-inch action figure version of those companies. Without the big price tags, you're getting highly, highly detailed action figures with extremely detailed accessories and clothing. Where does NECA fit on the 8-inch action figure food chain? Where would you rank these guys? These guys stole the show at the 2020 New York Toy Fair with their new lineup of action figures for 2020. Everything from Jaws to Halloween, different horror movies, you name it, these guys has it. I'm not usually compelled to go out and complete collections. I'm not a completist, but looking at that NECA's new 2020 lineup of action figures and the cast of characters that they put together, I was absolutely compelled to purchase the entire 2020 NECA toy line. I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. It was worth it. It's not about, and so I said, I'll bring Mego up very briefly because, you know, any top level toy collector will tell you that it's not even about a competition between those two companies. Mego is more of a dime store type of a feel. The way we grew up with Mego figures, more cartoonish, if you will, as compared to NECA's detail and quality. So it's not Migo has its own charm to it, and that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, Migo never set out to create this level of detail. That's not that's never been Migo's point of emphasis with their company. So, I love Migo figures for what they are. They're fun memories, really, of my childhood. As we look at my Andre the Giant figure, and so many other figures that fantastic figures that Migo has put out. But I'll bring up Migo in this regard that uh, when we're fighting for, when these toy companies are fighting for the consumer's almighty dollar, okay, they're fighting for their almighty dollar. I went out and purchased, pre-ordered, I should say, NECA's entire 2020 toy line solely off of quality and detail. That's what got me, guys. That was the selling point to me. The product, if the product attracts me, I have to absolutely love the product, especially to pay the type of money that we did in pre-orders for all these figures. These figures are very expensive. Some can go as high as $50. We ordered several 2-packs. There's a Halloween three-pack set actually. That surprising wasn't that bad. I think it was right around $50. But we're getting into, when you're talking about being a collector, museum curator, but I'm a collector first. And I'm hooked and I'm sold on extreme detail now. The product has to match the price point for me. And I'm sure that's with a lot of you guys. We want more bang for our buck. And NECA provides that. NECA, for me, has truly shot way up on the food chain of 8-inch action figure toy companies. You know what you absolutely know what you're getting with NECA. You know what you're getting with their product. There's no mystery there. Guys, your thoughts, your opinions on the NECA invasion. How many NECA action figures do you have in your collection? How do you feel about the price point? Maybe the price point is too much. Do you think NECA should lower their price point on their figures? We want to hear all of that, guys. We're talking about the NECA invasion. How quickly this company, within the last few years, has cemented, their status in the action figure community and with the collector community. We want to hear all of that, guys. And like I said, I didn't have a ton of NECA figures. I'm sure I'm missing one. I think I have another NECA figure that I'm missing. If anybody recalls the video, or if maybe I don't, but I think I'm missing one here on the stage. But as you can see, I don't have a lot. We have 5 here on the stage, and you guys have just seen a video of my 2019 NECA Halloween Michael Myers figure. Fantastic. My Eddie from the Iron Maiden, the mascot for Iron Maiden. NECA's done several versions, album versions of the Eddie mascot figure from all the different types of various Iron Maiden album covers. We'll be adding more Eddies to our museum collection. High quality detail, just beautiful. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is you know, it makes you want to purchase these figures. Yes, these figures are expensive. They're going to be expensive. I don't see them lowering their prices anytime soon. Why would they? They're giving you high detail, high quality at an affordable price. I think $30 is an affordable price. We'll bring up another company. Figures Toy Company is another company that has extremely high prices. Now they're built, FTC, Figures Toy Company, is built more on the Mego level, the Mego model of action figure. Now they're going to the new S-type bodies. We don't know when they're going to go to the new S-type bodies, but are they a step above Mego? I would say at this point, yes, only because of those S-type bodies and the extremely vast list of characters that they have at their disposal. They got more licensing rights at their disposal. So I would give FTC a slight nod or slight edge. And I also would just say it's maybe, it's more understandable now with their new S-type bodies that they can charge over $30 per figure. But if you're asking me to put NECA against FTC, because they're both on the same price point, it's a no-brainer. That's why I went out and added, a ton of new NECA figures to our museum and did a ton of pre-orders. No competition, because of the fact that these guys also, NECA also has fantastic licensing rights and properties at their disposal. And especially with the horror genre. So you're gonna get a lot of horror fans out there that are simply in love with NECA's line of horror figures. There's some Jason figures coming out as well. Or there's some Jason figures that's already out, actually, that I'll be looking to add to our museum collection from NECA. But it just seems as though NECA has come out of nowhere, and I know they haven't come out of nowhere. They've been around. They've been around for a while. And like I said, I just, because of that price point, it was very difficult to build on my NECA collection. But at this stage of collecting for me and what I want for my museum, the price point isn't that much of a stretch at $30 per figure. That's what I was doing with, Figures Toy Company, and I was buying multiple figures from Mego. So why not add some beautiful characters, iconic characters that I love, and NECA provides that. And guys, listen, you don't have to, there's not a, pick this or else. It's not about that. The NECA invasion is what it is. It's this toy company is literally starting to take over with their lineup of action figures. High quality, high detailed action figures. So, I mean, I'm going to still purchase Mego figures. I'm still going to purchase Figures Toy Company figures. But NECA has surpassed both of those toy companies as far as I'm concerned, where my money is involved. And that's really, I mean, you can see the craftsmanship, the detail, the attention to detail and quality with these figures. So that's where I'm at with that, guys. Um, I'm excited about NECA, guys. I really am. I should have renamed this video and called it MIB is extremely excited with NECA. But it's the NECA invasion. It's NECA really they're really takeover of the 2020 toy line. I mean, they have some fantastic, and guys, you can check out the toy fair, the New York Toy Fair. I mean, you can punch up anything online now. A Big Bad Toy Store is carrying pre-orders for all the new 2020 NECA offerings. Check that stuff out, guys. Entertainment Earth. Check these places out. We want your thoughts, your opinions. Are these figures worth their price? How many do you have in your collection? How do you feel about the NECA invasion, the new line of NECA action figures? Everything from the Jaws movies to the Halloween movies, you name it. NECA's got it covered. And how much will you be spending on NECA for the new 2020 year? That's what we really want to know. How many action figures, new action NECA action figures, are you planning on adding to your collection? We want to hear all that, guys. More fun on the way, guys. You know the routine. God bless and keep collecting.